All right, guys, welcome to the first episode of the From the Outer. Right, we have had a big win, a game which is like good luck. You put yourself through it. I mean, this game had it all in regards to the fights, the contest, the battle between Horn Francis and Reed. This had everything to watch except for the actual game. I mean, this was a game that we can always, I think we can forget for a while, this game, in regards to the contest and skills. There was nothing on the line really for this game, but we won the game. We ended up winning it 87 to 61. Port Adelaide winning by 26 points in a game where Port Adelaide, they didn't even come out to play in the beginning of the first quarter. The Eagles came out to actually really win the game and be highly competitive. But the Port Adelaide Footy Club clawed their way back from what was a 5-goal deficit and ended up having obviously a 4-goal win. Let's go through the stats from the best players to the players that really do need to lift their game. Let's start with Zach Butters. Zach Butters had a great game. Zach Butters had 38 touches. This guy is on fire at the moment. He is sending a message that he wants to stay around. Zach was highly competitive, throwing his body around. He was leading the way. What a star. And he was having a lot of fun out there as well. Loves mucking around with the other players, and he's so yappy, but also highly competitive. And he really just does spark the team. Jason Horn-Francis, well, this guy had a brilliant game. 3 goals, 27 touches, was in everything, having an absolute time of his life, like a pig in absolute poop with his battle with Harley Reid. He won that battle with 3 goals, and Harley Reid just losing it post-game. Everyone's just talking about Harley Reid and talking about how he can't handle himself with the discipline. Well, Jason Horn-Francis, you stand up, mate, and everyone should be talking about also how you handled Harley Reid's rubbish. You handled that, you scoring 3 goals. One of those goals was a brilliant goal, beautiful snap. But Jason Horn-Francis, absolutely brilliant performance, and that was a performance where, I mean, Harley Reid and you are going to be battling it out one-on-one for many years to come, but that was one you can remember, and you just keep the dominance rolling on, mate. That was a brilliant performance. Well, next person I'd like to talk about is Joe Richards. I mean, Joe Richards, 23 touches, but 2 goals, 2-3, could have been a couple more goals. I mean, this guy is just starting to make a name for himself and say, I belong in this team. So Joe Richards, great performance. He and again, someone who really sparks the team, and someone who just, when he gets the ball, I feel really safe that he's going to do something with it. He doesn't fumble much. He's just a really, really classy footballer, and Joe Richards, really well done, great game. Ollie Wines didn't score any points, but he basically was in and under in everything. So he was brilliant, 25 touches. Ollie Wines had a great game. And then, you go down the line, players that played a really good game. Kane Farrell and Marnie Liddy still 20 and 18 touches. So they were really competitive. But then Darcy Byrne-Jones, 2 goals. Brilliant. Again, 17 touches, but he is highly effective with his touches, and he got 2 goals there. And as we go to the injury report, we can see that Horn-Francis sadly has been ruled out for the Hawks clash, which is a bit of a shame. He's got an acute fracture in his foot from an incident in the game, and it's going to likely to require surgery. There is kind of no timeline on that. We may not even have him back for the rest of the season. Connor Rosie, he won't require surgery, and he'll be assessed throughout this week. So hopefully he will be able to play. See if there's a fracture in his hand after they get some scans done. Ryan Burton, by the way, has undergone a knee arthroscope, and Sava Radicali has also had a successful procedure to repair his hamstring. So, we've got a couple of people who've got some pretty bad injuries there from that, and hopefully we don't lose Connor and Jason for too long. Aaliyah was okay as well in regards to injury, but again, these guys with their performances, Aaliyah was okay. Miles Bergman in his 100th game. Congratulations, Miles, in your 100th game. Miles kicked the goal, but 13 touches. Could have been better performance there, but he's had a great season all round. Then Lockie Jones, you can see there if you're watching this podcast. They're the punch away. He did a couple of those little effective things. So that's where a lot of people kind of played their part. Hugh Jackson as well, Josh Sin, everyone just kind of, there's a lot of playing their part. But then it does get a little bit thin, and it was disappointing. I think Ollie Lord, for me, if you look at even Jack Rakocious, those guys, again, they're leaving it to Mitch Georgiades. Mitch is the player that's kind of standing up and having a brilliant season. Mitch has had 13 touches but 3 goals. And Mitch is the player in our forward line at the moment that, he shouldn't be just left it to him. So I'd like to see more from Jack, and I think he can. He's got the potential, and Ollie as well. So I just hope the selectors kind of keep him in the team and give him a go. But maybe Ollie's starting to run out of chances, and it's let's hope that he gets a good run, because I believe he's a really good player and he's got a good potential. Willie Rioli probably was really just totally disappointing. Jordan Sweet was didn't really have a huge effective day in regards to many touches, but a lot of 41 hitouts. He was pretty good as well. Jace Burgoyne, a bit quiet. Obviously, too disappointing to hear what he's dealt with post-match, and thoughts go out to him. And it's good that the team kind of rallied around him afterwards. But good, he again, I think he's after his extended 4-year contract, he's got a lot of upside in the future for Jace Burgoyne. And the good sign too is we won, and we won the game. We got over the line, and that was a really good win against a team that was really a hungry young side that's pretty pissed off they've only won 1 game for the season. And so they obviously were seeing an opportunity to take a side that hasn't, been smashing it all year, and they jumped us early, but we clawed our way back, and so we showed that maturity at the end. So we win the game, and we move on to Hawthorn and Tasmania. We'll do a crystal pairs on that once we get all the teams out. Thank you very much again for listening and watching, and until next week, go the Power.
Port Adelaides, remember the name.